There are moments when you feel as though you've been dropped into the wrong world, as if the coordinates of your life are slightly off. Like you belong somewhere else, but you can't remember where. You look around and see the same faces, hear the same words, go through the same motions, but something inside aches with quiet displacement. This is the shadow of dislocation. Not punishment, but a sacred forgetting. A divine amnesia that serves a purpose. You came here from the infinite and chose to step into a body, a gender, a family, a culture, a time. Each a fragment of the greater whole. And yet, the human mind cannot hold the vastness all at once. So it begins to feel cut off from source. You look for belonging in the eyes of others, in success, in validation, in someone saying, "You are enough." But the deeper truth is this: you were never disconnected from the whole. You only lost your inner compass. Dislocation begins as the sensation of being exiled from love. It's the wound that whispers, "I don't know who I am." It makes you chase alignment through others' approval, through busy schedules and grand ambitions, through striving for something you can't quite name. But that hunger is holy. It is the soul remembering its original home. This is your heart's way of saying, there's something missing, but it's not out there. You see, when you forget where you came from, you also forgot how to listen. You forget the still voice that's always whispering beneath thought. And that forgetting births distortion. You start thinking you're too much or not enough, that you've made too many mistakes, that you've fallen out of grace. But grace cannot be fallen out of. It is the ocean you swim in, even when you believe you're drowning. Dislocation hides in the ways you question your path. It lives in those subtle doubts. Am I where I'm supposed to be? Did I miss my calling? Did I mess this up? It lives in comparing your timing to another's. It lives in the ache of separation from your purpose, from others, from yourself. But beneath every dislocation is an unseen hand guiding you. Every wrong turn, every delay, every heartbreak that left you gasping for air was not proof that you're lost. It was the map folding itself into new dimensions. You can't see it while you're inside it. But from the higher view, each step has been perfectly placed. So when this shadow pulls you into confusion, when you feel like you've fallen out of alignment, just pause. Take a breath. Don't rush to fix it. The sense of being lost is the portal. It's the sign that your awareness is expanding beyond what your ego can yet understand. Let the ache soften you. Let it crack open the mind that thinks it knows. The one who feels dislocated is simply the one who has forgotten. Forgotten that they were never separate at all. And then the gift of orientation. Orientation is the art of remembering your internal compass. It's the quiet returning to center, not by force, but by recognition. Like a bird migrating home without a map, you have always known the way. You've just been tuning through static to find the signal again. When orientation begins to rise, there's a subtle shift from confusion to clarity. It doesn't arrive with fireworks. It arrives like a deep breath you didn't realize you were holding. You begin to sense direction, not as a line, but as resonance. You start making decisions that feel right, even when they make no sense to others. You move not from logic, but from inner alignment, and life begins to respond. This gift teaches that alignment is not a destination. It is a living relationship between your heart and the greater field. You orient not once, but again and again into every conversation, every choice, every silence. And as you do, you start to feel the current of life beneath your feet. You stop trying to control outcomes, and you begin listening for harmony. You stop chasing the path and realize the path is chasing you. The gift of orientation comes alive when you stop resisting where you are. It turns your circumstances into teachers. It turns confusion into compass points. You realize that what looked like detours were actually initiations, each one calling you back to deeper trust. You don't have to know where this is all going. You only have to know what feels true right now. There's a beautiful intelligence guiding this life. It lives in your intuition, in your body's wisdom, in the synchronicities that seem to appear out of nowhere. When you listen, you begin to see that everything is woven. Every encounter, every heartbreak, every dream deferred. They're all coordinates on the soul's map. To live oriented is to surrender your small will to the greater unfolding. It's to understand that divine timing is real, and you can't rush your awakening. When you stop pushing, life flows. When you stop clinging, clarity comes. And when you stop doubting, your whole being becomes a tuning fork for truth. In this state, you start to see purpose everywhere. In the moments that once felt empty, you begin to understand that orientation is not about direction. It's about relationship. How deeply can you trust the current carrying you? How willing are you to let love reorient your every movement? When you do, you become a living compass. And others who have forgotten their way, they feel home again every time they're near you. And then there comes a moment when the search ends altogether. When you realize you were never lost, only dreaming of separation. Unity isn't something you reach. It is what remains when all illusions of distance dissolve. In this highest expression, the boundaries between self and source begin to blur. You feel everything as yourself. The trees breathe with you. The stars hum inside your chest. The pain of the world becomes your own, and yet it doesn't crush you. It opens you. Unity is not a trance. It's a deep awakening. It's not detachment. It's belonging everywhere. It's the remembrance that there is only one life, wearing countless faces, learning its own divinity through each form. And when you touch this, judgment disappears. Fear dissolves. You stop grasping for meaning because meaning is everywhere, in everything. The ego cannot comprehend this space. It tries to categorize, to claim, to define. But unity slips through language. It's not something you can think. It's something you become. It moves you to tears in ordinary moments. The sound of laughter, the brush of wind on your cheek, and the quiet heartbeat of earth. In unity, you realize the cosmos has never been outside of you. It is your reflection. You are the meeting point of heaven and earth. Through you, creation experiences itself. And when you see from this lens, you can no longer harm another because you understand there is no other. Only love exploring its own infinite expressions. This is the frequency where grace walks with you, where forgiveness isn't an act, but a state of being. You forgive not because you should, but because there's nothing left to hold. All wounds dissolve in the vastness of seeing. You no longer need to control outcomes because you know the current is you. You no longer seek belonging because you are belonging itself. Unity is not a static state. It breathes, it moves, it forgets and remembers. It dances through polarity and paradox. It lets life be messy and magnificent, sacred and profane, and still sees all of it as divine. When you touch this field of unity, even for a moment, everything changes. You can never fully forget again. You can't forget because you have felt the truth that you are the ocean and that you are every wave, and every wave is just another name for you. You are the axis between heaven and earth. Through you, the two become one. And here, your journey from dislocation to orientation to unity has never been about reaching somewhere new. No, it's been about remembering who you've always been. Integration means living the remembrance. It's not about staying in some transcendent state. It's about bringing that state into the grocery line, into traffic, into the argument, into the silence after saying something you regret. It is about embodying orientation amid the chaos of being human. The moments when you feel lost will still come. But now, you know what they are. They're invitations to realign, not proof of failure. They're whispers from the soul saying, "Come home again." Integration looks like gentleness. It looks like resting when you want to push. It looks like speaking truth even when your voice shakes. It looks like trusting that love knows where it's leading you. You don't have to rush your unfolding. You don't have to prove that you're spiritual. You only have to keep listening. There's no end point to this journey, only a deepening, only the quiet joy of remembering again and again that everything is guiding you towards love. You are oriented in every moment you choose presence. You are home each time you stop seeking. So breathe, beloved one. Let your body remember the rhythm of Source. Let your heart anchor in simplicity. Let your mind rest in not knowing. The great design is moving through you perfectly. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not lost. You are the path itself, the compass and the destination. You are the map and the mystery. And the more you surrender to that knowing, the more life becomes effortless grace. In the end, nothing was ever missing. It was all just misplaced within the illusion of time. You are the still point in the turning world. The breath of God remembering itself through you. Rest here. Rest in the heart of everything. You've made it home. I love you.